All right, guys, welcome back to Burning Rubber Garage. We got a little bit of nasty weather outside, wind, rain, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to leave the Nova in the garage because I don't really want to have to wash it again. Cool thing is, I was at the store just shopping around, and the guy showed me one of these lovely little front sprocket. It's one size bigger, which equates to about 2.5, 3 teeth in the back. So it should give us some more top end. We're going to lose a little low end, but we gained a bunch of top end by putting the 88cc motor on there. With that, the first gear is worthless. You just wheelie. Second gear, you're still pulling up. So I'm hoping at least second gear is going to be good, and third, we can really wrap it out. I've got the new tire. I didn't change the back. They're a lot more money. This was 10 bucks for a sprocket. It's a 15.2. Stock is 14. You just got to undo 3 bolts. They're 8 millimeters. And this guy will go right in there. We've already got the back tire off, so it should be fairly easy to get the chain off and get this put in there. It's kind of funny when you're just thinking about it real quick without sitting down and doing it in your head. You would think, man, if there's more in the back, you're going to be good. But you actually want to go down in the back, up in the front to get more top end. If you want more torque, you go up in the back, down in the front, and it spins it a little quicker and gives you a little more low end, which a lot of guys like the low end for wheelies, but for this one, I wanted speed. I can wheelie anyways. I'll just sit towards the back. It'll pull itself up, but I want speed. So let's go ahead and get this engine cover off, throw this guy on, and maybe take it for a spin once we get the tire back on. All right, I've taken the bolts out. They're down there. Coming over here, this guy just lifts up. Take that, set it over there. The cool thing about having the back tire off right now is how easy this is going to be. Just to undo that, let it rest right there. Otherwise, you'd probably have to undo those bolts. Slide the axle forward, and then you'd be good to go. A lot of these bikes use it at 8 millimeter on a lot of stuff. There's a 10 on this guy. They're a little bigger. We'll get these undone, and then we'll swap them out. All right, so what I did here is I put it in gear. That keeps this from going too far, too crazy. With that, a lot of guys leave their bikes in neutral all the time. Some people have a tendency to struggle, use 2 sockets and whatever, and take the risk of stripping or breaking something. Just put it into gear and put a little pressure on it. It'll come right off. With that said, I'm going to pull these out the rest of the way. Alright, so we pulled that off. That was on the outside, and then the sprocket came off. We're going to go ahead and put on the new 15. Slide it on there. Shouldn't be anything too crazy. I'll try and do it one-handed. Alright, she's on there. Put this back on. There you go. And these guys should just thread in and you'll be ready to rock and roll. Alright, so I got it started there. I got one in. I've got the sprocket on. Now we're just going to get these guys to thread, and then I'll tighten them down. Make sure you put on that locking plate that will help hold it there. And then this would be a good time to replace the chain. This would be a good time to replace the chain just because you're in the mess here already. This chain's still really good, so I'm not going to replace it this time around. So like I said, trick here is to get it into gear. Problem is the gear won't really hold you going back. So see how it spins going backwards. Frontwards, it holds really good. You could put something in there, but those are tight enough. Now you just got to grab that chain, kind of roll it around there, make sure the chain's on there. We are ready to put on that new rear end. So with that being said, there we got a really nice new sprocket on there. Should be ready to rock and roll. Too bad it's raining outside. I don't know if you could see that. It's really bright. Anything you guys run into with these bikes, you should be able to fix with the internet and stuff. So hopefully these videos have helped you figure out what to do with your 50 if that's what you're trying to build, or a lot of bikes are very similar. All right, last step is to get these bolts in. Shouldn't take too long. I've kind of already got it started. Let's go ahead and hit this one again. Once that starts to pull itself up, I kind of wiped around it so it'd have a nice seal again. There we go, there's that one. One thing I do want to say is thanks to everybody for watching. We are still, I think, super close to 500, if not at it, but who knows, we'll get there soon enough. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this Frankenbike stuff. I'm just excited to get it out and actually rip it around, maybe put it up against the stock 50 just so you could see the difference. What a little bit of time and hunting online will do for you. So again, thanks for watching. Subscribe, send this to your friends if you think they might like it, and we'll see you on the next video.